Glory of Team Rocket is finally out. We all knew this video was going to be all about that. It's also why it's out today, Friday the 18th. I'm just double checking the calendar there, not being an absolute muppet on that one. So yes, that's right. So it's out. All of the secret art rares, illustration rares, whatever you want to call them, have been revealed during the week. We've got the Mewtwo EX, secret special rare, whatever you want to call it. Don't want to say it, but I told you so. We knew he was going to get it. But is it the best one? I'm not convinced. And I'll tell you which one I am convinced by later in the video. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into this. Let's not waste any more time on an intro that doesn't need it. So I'm just going to go in order of card number. I'm going to go through the illustration rares, or art rares, because it's obviously a Japanese card. And then we'll get into the secret rares after that. And obviously some cards will take more time than others. So, the first one we've got is the Spidops. I mean, this card keeps getting nice artwork. And I don't know if it's because it's a spider, if it's someone's favorite Pokemon, or like a pet Pokemon at Pokemon. Because if you didn't know, those sort of high up in Pokemon, if they have a favourite Pokemon, it gets more art. That's why Yveltal gets quite a lot of Pokemon cards, even though you would argue it shouldn't. But hey, I'm not jealous that I want more Gengars. So, lovely card. Obviously the green's on it. It's really nice. And actually it's quite menacing. Whereas on other artworks of this, it kind of looks a bit dopey, shall we say. A bit dopey. Next up, we've got the Houndoom. So this one kind of came out of nowhere. We've had a couple of these in the Scarlet and Violet era, and we have another one. So I forgot to mention for the Spidops that it is a Team Rocket Spidops, and this is Team Rocket's Houndoom. That is relevant in terms of the game and the mechanic. So I just want to make that clear, Spidops, before I missed it. And you can kind of tell with these two, it's got a Team Rocket member in it. So in terms of the artwork, the normal card has the little icon, the little head in it, whereas these have the trainer in it, which actually makes us some really cool artwork and designs we haven't necessarily seen before. So we've seen obviously this style in terms of trainer Pokemon back in the past with Gym Challenger, etc., but don't think the artwork was quite like this, so it's really cool that we get this. So yes, Team Rocket's Houndoom. Blaziken, which is just a normal Blaziken, there is no Team Rocket part of it. Really cool card with the fire coming out. We'll get into Blaziken even more later on, spoiler. Really cool card. I like the sort of flame, the kick, you know, sort of that's what Blaziken is known for in terms of its fighting style as a fire Pokemon. Really cool artwork, really love it with the fire coming out almost out of the card as it comes through the top of it. Glampearl, which we did reveal in the last one, so I won't stay on too much, but lovely card. It's one of those that this might be in paper, looks really cool with the shine and the foil finish on it. So definitely one to look out for in terms of just collecting. Again, we've got the Wobbuffet, so we knew this one was coming, and obviously it's going to be in English, it's going to be the ETB promo. Obviously in Japan, it's part of the set. You find it quite often that cards in the normal set in Japan might be a promo art side, and then there are promos in Japan, so some like a certain decks and other boxes that are in our normal set, and that's just how it always works. So just because it's in the normal set here doesn't mean it's going to be in the normal set for us. It might be a promo, etc. Next, we have Orbeetle. So again, this is a Team Rocket's Orbeetle, and you'll notice that if it's a Team Rocket, it normally has a Team Rocket member in it. I will sort of make sure I do not miss them as I go through these, just because I know people who play the game, etc., that is relevant. So this is one of those that was revealed during the week, actually not long after I did the last week's video. Not my favorite card, but really cool sort of little nod to Orbeetle there in the house of like in the Team Rocket sort of hideout as such. Really nice looking card. Next up is Team Rocket's Weezing. So obviously Jesse and James have kind of come out of the franchise for obvious reasons, storyline, etc. However, it's still Weezing, right? You have to have Weezing in it. So it's Team Rocket's Weezing. Really love it artwork. I might want to try and pick this up in multiple copies or like a graded copy because it's Team Rocket's Weezing. There's a little bit of nostalgia there. Might just be me, but hey, there we go. Team Rocket's Murkrow. So this is quite a slick design. With obviously the cityscape at the back. So Murkrow, cityscape, nighttime. We've got Team Rocket in it. Actually really love this, and with sort of the lights in the background with the foil finish could look really cool. So again, a card definitely that you want to get in your collection. Summon Center. So obviously I revealed this one in one of my videos of the last two videos. So this is just a normal art rare, and again it's just Zamazenta. There's no Team Rocket Zamazenta, but a very strong card, and Zamazenta and Zacian are being featured quite a lot coming up in like Pokemon Go as well. So this one did catch me by surprise a little bit, but it's always nice to have Zamazenta and Zacian back in the card game as such, because most of their cards went, not all of them, most of their good cards went, not the playable cards, in rotation, obviously out of the Sword and Shield era. So it's nice to kind of have potentially a nice card back. Next up, we have Team Rocket's Raticate. So Raticate have always been one of those that you would think would be a Team Rocket Pokemon. It has been in the past, so to have this one is really cool. And this artwork, really nice, bit cheeky in terms of just all the rats. It's kind of what you expect, right, in the underground sewer kind of thing. It's kind of what we associate with rats, so makes perfect sense. Again, artwork these days, artwork back in the day, still amazing, don't get me wrong. So the artwork we're getting in Scarlet and Violet is top notch. So let me know if you think that's the case, or if you think actually the old cards were the best ones. But as much as I've got nostalgia for the old stuff, so the new stuff is really, really nice. Team Rocket's Meowth. I mean, there is no way we were not getting a Meowth or Persian card because it's Team Rocket, both of them, right? Now this one's a weird one because it's Meowth, we've got Giovanni, like a cartoon style, sitting in the background, but we all know it's Persian really when you think of Giovanni, but he probably had Meowth at some point, right? So it makes sense, and it's actually a lovely card, and almost, dare I say it, bearing in mind it's got Giovanni in it, Meowth, kind of like a cute cut. Right, moving on to the next one, and this one has kind of got a big talk. It's got a lot of talk going around it. So it is Kangaskhan. So at first I was like, it got revealed and there's a lot of talking about it. I didn't know why. And then you look at this card and it's just a really nice card. Now, Kangaskhan in terms of artworks can be done in like a ferocious Kangaskhan. And this one is not. It's kind of just sort of like, it's sweet. Again, it's cute. It's kind of like, wait, hang on a second. This is Kangaskhan. It's harmless. Absolutely harmless, right? But isn't Kangaskhan meant to be like ferocious and a... what? So they in my mind, they flipped on, and actually, if I was to say what would be the most expensive AR, and again, this is just my opinion before anyone comes up saying, you don't know that, you're trying to push up the price. I don't know. This one could be it. There's just something about this card. It is an original 151 Pokemon. People love Kangaskhan. It's used in various games, etc. And it has definitely got a lot of history in the Pokemon, well, not just the TCG, etc. So could be a very strong card in that sense, but I do love it. This one I want to definitely see in person, not just in video, like genuine person. So hopefully Destined Rivals, you know, it comes out in English. This is a nice one. Now we get onto the full art. And if you think, oh, there's not actually a lot of like illustration rares, full art, special arts, because in Japan this is just one set, but it makes up Destined Rivals, which will be a free set. So Destined Rivals could be a massive, absolutely massive set. So that is something to bear in mind. So as a full art goes, this is probably one of the weaker ones because it's just a standard like full art card. So we're used to using the Scarlet Violet era. It's normally be like block color or something of that description with the Pokemon taking main stage. So yeah, double over EX, nice, but nothing to worry about. Then we get onto a really, really nice Team Rocket Moltres EX. So I went into like the legendary birds, but this is the only one out of those three that have a EX card, and it's a Team Rocket card. And this is kind of like the full art version we've got for the trainer Pokemon. So we've seen in Journey Together as well. And the other Japanese sets that will make up Destined Rivals. That the full art cards really go quite good. Are absolutely amazing with how they've got the trainer sort of like in the background. So not taking up center stage. I know in some of the characters when you've got like Cynthia's Garchomp, etc., they will also be coming out. Cynthia takes a back step. It's all about the Garchomp, and Moltres, center stage, legendary bird, and the original 151. Absolutely amazing. We may or may not see this card again in this. So Titan EX. So I completely forgot Titan was in this. It's kind of one of the more new what Pokemon that was revealed being in the set in general. Again, pretty standard. Again, pretty standard full art. I prefer this one, however, to the Arboliva EX, but this is just a normal EX, not a Team Rocket one. Nice card, however. Playable, not sure, but I don't mind if I pull this. I'll put it that way. Not too bad. Here we go. Big one here. And of course, it is Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. And again, we may or may not be seeing this one again in this video. So obviously, like I mentioned, we've got the trainer standing in the background and then the Pokemon taking center stage. What's cool about this one, however, although Giovanni's taken like backstage, he's got that grin pose that you just associate with him. And you just got that. Also, look at the stance of Mewtwo. I'm not going into more detail about that, but for those that know will know. Just look at the stance of Mewtwo. Is he coming up for an attack? Is he about to jump out of the Team Rocket's hideout? I don't know, but just those two together, again, with the colour of the background, Mewtwo stands up so well on this card. It's kind of one of those, yes, it's a full art. Yeah, this could be an expensive full art, and I'm kind of here for it a little bit, even though I don't want it to be expensive. It's a full art. Like, you could quite happily have this as a secret illustration rare almost. You might be a bit disappointed, but at the same time, you also wouldn't be completely upset about that. It's a really cool card. Mewtwo EX, Team Rocket Mewtwo EX. Yeah, what more can I say? It's an incredible card. And that's just a full art. That's what I'm saying. Just a full art. Regirock EX. So obviously I went through in my last video what the actual card did and the normal EX version, and I mentioned it will have another version of it. In this case, a full art, and quite often all the EXs get a full art. I want to say it's like 99.9% accurate. So if it's not and there's one card that doesn't get it, please don't at me in the comments. If you do, I'll probably reply with a smile. But hey, anyway, that's just me. So yeah, Regirock again, pretty basic as an EX full art these days. Next up, we get Team Rocket Nidoking. So the Nidoking EX got revealed after my video as a normal EX card. Really cool ability, and it could genuinely be playable. Its first ability essentially poisons the Pokemon. It's poison 100 damage. Instead of just one poison counter, it's 8 poison counters. So essentially you're doing, what, 180 damage, I think it is. And there might be even more context on it, I can't remember, but it's at least 180 minimum. Especially, and if you hit for weakness, poison, if you can trap the Pokemon, like, all of a sudden there's so much that could happen in this. And something to notice is a dark type. Quite often dark types have a weakness to grass, and it's essentially a weakness to bug, but grass is TCG. This one, dark, is also weak to fighting. This is weak to fighting. When you look at what's around in TCG at the moment, there are fighting Pokemon out there, and I know the meta might change, but at the same time, maybe not. It also does double damage to Mewtwo, so one hit kills Mewtwo. But hey, I'm not here to talk about that. Again, Giovanni, I believe, has Nidoking. It's a Giovanni Pokemon, so absolutely amazing. I love the pose in this. Again, this is the best picture we've got, but I believe it kind of will stand out better when you actually get the foil on it. And obviously the colors, again, absolutely amazing. Not quite as good as the Mewtwo one, but still an amazing card. And I could see just getting all the Giovanni Team Rocket Pokemon full arts together. There's only like 3 or 4 of them. Could be amazing. Will we see this card again? Next up, we have Team Rocket's Crobat EX, of course. Now, this one completely took me by surprise as a Team Rocket Pokemon. Obviously, now I think about it, obviously, in the anime, etc., it makes perfect sense. But in terms of getting a full art, it makes perfect sense because it's an EX card. Okay, will it get any more than just a full art? We'll get onto that, but yeah, a bit of a surprise. Not a massive fan of this one. I don't think it pops as well with the trainer in the background, maybe because it's not Giovanni, I don't know. So one of the weaker ones out of what we have, but not everything can be an absolute banger because my wallet would cry. This is the 3rd Giovanni card. When I say Giovanni, Team Rocket, obviously Persian EX, but it's Giovanni. This is the Pokemon you associate with Giovanni. It is Persian outside of Mewtwo, but in terms of this is his Pokemon, always with him. Meowth, Jesse James and Meowth, always jealous. So again, Persian is looking very proud there. Kind of like almost tell. You've got Giovanni with his grin again. Persian there, looking proud, loyal. Like, it's genuinely just an amazing card. And like I said, I want to get all of the Giovanni cards together, maybe in the frame. And that's just the full arts. Okay, it's just the full arts. I'll get them together in the frame. And I've said it on Instagram. I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Like I said, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, like the video, because I'm sure at some point later this year, because getting pulled out, who knows, that might happen. And the rest of the full arts now are the trainer cards. So this is Team Rocket's Ariana, yeah, I think I've pronounced that right. So some of these names of the trainers you might recognize from the anime, etc. Some I don't. Whether they're just new for the TCG, I don't know. But these next few are all pretty box standard, apart from one. I wonder which trainer that could be. Team Rocket's Archer. Again, not much more to say about this one. Personally, I'm going to skip going through it. It's an okay one if I open this. But the big one is Giovanni. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Yeah, absolutely amazing. So all these training cards that you've just seen, these full arts, are Team Rocket in front of the name, which might be relevant for the game if it references Team Rocket cards in your discard pile, for example. So yes, Giovanni is kind of got a classic pose of sort of a hand under the chin. The color schemes, it's got all the colors from sort of the Pokemon cards he's got with. So very cool card. This could be a definitely collector's piece in general. Then we've got Team Rocket's Petrol. As an ability, I think this one is pretty good. But the last one of all of them is Team Rocket's Proton. I say it like that because I just want to make sure I didn't get it wrong. So again, these are okay, nothing too special. And now we get on to the big cards. That's right, we're talking probably some most expensive cards in this set in Japanese. Who knows what they might be when it comes to the UK set of Destined Rivals. So we've got the first one, and this might be my favourite special art rare or special illustration rare when it comes into English, and that is a Team Rocket Moltres EX. Just look at this card. I mean, it's hard to do this card justice with it. I like the Blaziken card when it came to obviously the fire, etc. And then this Moltres sort of just takes it over the edge. It's just, it kind of just shows you how powerful Moltres really is with obviously its flames, etc. So this, to me, is the best one. You might agree, you might disagree with the next few that will be shown, but yeah, absolutely amazing. Like this in person with obviously the foiling, etc. of it. I mean, come on, it's going to look amazing, right? Absolutely stunning card. And the next one is going to be big. It's not my favorite, but it's the Mewtwo one. And we told you this was going to happen. It's really cool of obviously Mewtwo using its psychic ability. I think it's psychic. It's doing an attack, okay? Whatever that may be. This one makes Mewtwo look a bit evil with Giovanni's grin. They're getting up to something. This is truly what Giovanni and his Mewtwo kind of, that's what you think. Like I said, imagine if you were able to search for this, just play 3 of these on your bench. I mean, A, baller because you've got the money. Like I said, this is going to cost some money. And B, it's just going to look cool. Let's face it. Yeah, this really cool special illustration rare or secret art rare in Japanese could be one of the most expensive cards. I still tip the Moltres to be the most expensive, but this one's going to be up there because it's Mewtwo. And then Giovanni. So it's got that nostalgia. Mewtwo is a lot of people's favourite Pokemon, so naturally it's going to be up there. We all knew it was going to happen. I don't think it's going to be the new Umbreon or anything like that. It's going to be expensive though. It could shoot up like the Pikachu EX Secret Illustration Rare, then come back down after the first initial nostalgia and first openings. But yeah, personally I think the Moltres is going to be expensive, but keep an eye on that because this is going to definitely be up there. Next up we have the Nidoking. So yes, wasn't expecting this straight away as a card. It then came out, we get the full art, and then we get this. So again, like the Mewtwo, it's doing its attack. So you can see Giovanni controlling it and it's doing its attack. So actually really like this one as well. Again, like I almost prefer Moltres and this to the Mewtwo, but it might just be me. Mewtwo's a really cool card. Mewtwo's a really cool Pokemon, but come on, this artwork absolutely pops with it's doing its attack, its ground, you know, absolutely amazing. Definitely want this, like 100%. Amazing card. The colors, it to me it really pops. Just my opinion, of course. And then this is the one that kind of confused me, which is the Crobat secret art rare or special illustration rare when it comes to English. And it's got loads of Crobats in it and Zubats and Golbats, and in that sense it's really cool. And obviously Crobat takes center stage in the middle. There's not much more I can talk about it. Like, it is a cool card, don't get me wrong, but it is obviously going to be one of the cheaper special illustration rares or secret art rares. Yeah, I want to say there's more about this. It's an okay card to me. If you love Crobat, then obviously absolutely amazing. Crobat's not going to be featured as much as normal, so yeah, this is almost like Crobat sets, so definitely make sure you pick up this card. I feel it's going to be one of the more cheaper ones. And then the last 2 special illustration rares or special art rares are the trainer cards. We've got Team Rocket's Ariana. It's an okay. I mean, this was one of those that might look better in person with a physical card than just looking at it on your screen right now. Really cool card, but to me, it's a bit meh. And you might agree, you might not, but it's a bit meh. And the next one, I guess, is sort of the big trainer card. Of course it is. It's Team Rocket's Giovanni. So, you know, you've got him in front of everyone else. That's his team. He's in charge. It's Giovanni. It's his Team Rocket. And he's just reminding you of that in this card. Really cool one. Again, with different colours, you've got obviously the people behind him and their hair, etc. could be a really nice card. And again, when you've got these Team Rocket Pokemon and the training cards together in a binder, when you get the master set of this and complete set, which is going to be, it's going to take me a while, it's going to look really cool. So that side of it, absolutely amazing. But we're not done. We've still got 3 more cards, and they are the gold cards. And well, of course Mewtwo was going to get a gold card. Now it's essentially a full art version but with a gold background, so to me it doesn't actually look that nice at all. Like, absolutely amazing in the full art. Gold card, meh. I mean, it's a gold card, so you want to put it. I feel like it's going to be really expensive because it's Mewtwo gold card. I don't think it deserves to be. Again, not all Pokemon color wise look good on a gold card depending on how they do it, and in this instance, to me, I think it's missed the mark a bit. Like, it just doesn't look good. It's kind of like done Mewtwo dirty, but again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, that's right, Crobat. Team Rocket's Crobat EX has just as many cards as Mewtwo in this. Why? Again, I genuinely don't know. Someone at Pokemon was like, yeah, we don't want Nidoking to get a gold as well, or Persian, for example. No. We want Crobat. I know Crobat and Team Rocket goes together, but no, I don't understand it. If someone can literally explain to me why this is a gold card, then please do, because I am fascinated by the reason. And then the last gold card is Jamming Tower. So Jamming Tower is obviously a card that's a very playable card, and depending on how the meta works, you want it in terms of tool cards, etc. But also Jamming Tower fits the theme of Team Rocket, right? The jamming signals, etc. So like sabotage. So actually fits the theme for this set in Japanese in terms of Glory of Team Rocket. And I actually like the stadium cards as a gold card because you've got like the full picture of it, and then you've got gold in it in various ways. So this one looks really, really cool in my eyes. So I will definitely be happy opening this gold card compared to the other two, which is really weird saying a stadium is better than a Pokemon. So there you have it. That is the really cool cards, you know, the art rares, the secret art rares, the ultra rares or special illustration rares, etc. Revealed. They are absolutely amazing. The set is now out. How much of that will be in our main set of Destiny Rivals at the end of May? How much of it will become promos? I don't know. In terms of what's going on in the wider market, not a lot at the moment. We're going to see what this does to the Japanese Pokemon cards. Is it going to be expensive? What that may mean for the English cards that come out at the end of May. We are getting some restocks of Prismatic Evolutions, Journey Together 151, so make sure you are keeping an eye on the Pokemon Center for drops. Your local stores in the UK, Tesco and B&M, for example. In the US, you've got like Walmart and Target are getting these, so definitely keep an eye on that. And hopefully next week's video, I'll be going into that a bit more with what's happening to restocks, etc. But until then, make sure you check out those other videos. Until then, I'll catch you next one. Take care.